Friends, it's happened. I'm back. Kind provisionally, okay, just a little bit, just the littlest bit back, just like a tiny bit, bro. Okay, listen, just a little bit back. I have a deck. I made it to rank 3, and then I left it alone for a week because I've been wanting to record this, and I just... What rank am I right now? See, I'm 7. I'm only a little back. I have to show the deck. Here's the problem. I made a deck that's too good. It shouldn't be good. This doesn't look good. This does not look good. This doesn't look top 3 good. It's just a lot of Sentinels. It's a lot of Sentinels. And Honey? I think Honey's good. It's a sweet treat. So yeah, the idea here is we have... Welcome everybody, this is an Eternal video that I haven't done in... a while. I do a lot of content now, but generally not a lot of Eternal. However, I started playing it a little bit, and I got this one going, and I just kind of refined it a little bit, and refined it a little bit, and for whatever reason, I think that there's some explanations as to why this is doing so well in the current meta. There's not a lot of sweepers, and it's kind of resilient to a few of them, so it's explosive off of just a couple of cards. So even if they reset you, you can just snap right back into things. Big reason why that is because of Veena. A card that I thought was okay. I had previously been running this list with Listia, or like a similar list rather. And I was like, oh, that's fine, because Veena hadn't existed at the time, and it was okay, but it struggled quite a bit. It wasn't amazing. It was good, but it wasn't top 3 good. Veena, though, this card is subtle, but it is nasty. The immediacy of getting the Honey, being able to, like, if you have 5 against, like, an aggro deck, you just stabilize immediately. Against decks that are, like, when you're in a mid-range kind of mirror match, and you've been trading back and forth, and then you just, on 5 power, you just go Veena, make a sticky Honey, stun your 2 biggest units, crack you for 15. There's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do. And you're like, well, crack you for 15? How are you cracking for 15? Promenade Patrol. Promenade Patrol was always the backbone of the other list, but it is obscene sometimes. Namely with, like, Honey Porter. Honey Porter, Promenade Patrol, does some very despicable things very quickly. The other thing that can work that way is Titan Foundry. So the idea is, if you haven't seen Titan Foundry, because I wouldn't blame you, it's not a card that you'd often see. When you play a Sentinel, you double its health and toughness, and you gain Aegis. And, of course, when it costs less, because, I mean, when are you playing that? It's 0 constantly. It's always free. It's often free. So you just go ahead and make a, like, you can be losing and losing and losing and losing, and then you just go, oh, hey, look, I have a Titan Foundry in hand. I'm at 5. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and play Titan Foundry for 1, and then Drifting Drone, and I have 5 things in my Void, and a Promenade Patrol, and you just go, well, I now have a 10-4 flyer, like, maybe you even have Creation Projects, it's even bigger, and you stabilize instantly, and then the game's over in 2 turns. So it just does things like that. Veena also, like, the other thing to remember, it's not just good with the Honey. Combre Blueprints with Veena, +5/+5 and Overwhelm. You just double that. Give something +10/+10 and Overwhelm, or 2 different things just suddenly become huge threats. Praxis Blueprints will just draw you 6 cards, and make a ton of things to just go right at their face. Rakano Blueprints will go ahead and grab you things like Vulk the Autoforge, or another Veena. or a Promenade Patrol. Other things in the deck that are kind of important. I've been thinking about a way to get rid of From the Rubble. It would be a nice market card, but I've had trouble fitting a thing in the market. Like, getting the cards to actually set up for market has been and it hasn't been necessary. I really just haven't had a need for it in this deck. There's probably a better way to build this, but it's done great for me. From the Rubble is very powerful. It's a hard one to get active sometimes because you are making a lot of honey, but you're not necessarily activating a lot of honey. So getting them into your void is a little bit tough. That being said, it is like just a game-ending spell when you actually have the 4 relics in your void, and it can stabilize you even before that, so it's certainly good. Clear the Way is a similar thing where it's situational, but it is unreal when you get it going. Namely, I talked about the Promenade Patrol Honey Porter. So if you go Honey Porter, you get 3, like Fire Honey or Sword of Honey, Sticky Honey. So imagine your turn 3, you go Promenade Patrol, turn 4, Honey Porter, and same turn, sacrifice all 3, make Clear the Way, and you get 2 3/6s. And it's just, you'll watch people just scoop, scoop, scoop. You don't want too many of them, because if you don't have something like a Honey Porter, it can be a little bit tricky to get out, but it's worth having a couple in there for sure. Waystone Gate is another one that I look at so many of these cards, I'm like, Clear the Way can't be good. From the Rubble can't be good. This can't be doing as well as it is, but it just seems to work. Waystone Gate is slow. It's really slow. But then every once in a while, you go Vulk, they kill your Vulk, and then you immediately play Waystone Gate, sacrifice it, and you get an 8/8, and your Vulk back is a 7/5, and you just instantly have a board again, pretty much end the game. Like, they can just wipe you out. And this is what I mean about it's somewhat resilient to board sweepers. Like, they need a board sweeper for your board, but then they also need to get rid of some of your really key relics. Obviously, Creation Project may be the most busted card in this thing, even at 4, even after the nerf. This thing is still just so good. It is absurd. No one seems to be targeting it. I don't know why. It might just be that there's like a dearth of things to hit in this. But yeah, that's part of it. So there's that there too. One thing that you'll notice is Scared Bee Tender. And you'll think, oh yeah, like this card gets very big pretty fast. It's a nice little like early drop that can do that. It's actually not in this deck. This one is a weird inclusion. It's very necessary in my mind. But the thing to remember with Scared Bee Tender for this list is do not be afraid to just trade it off immediately if your opponent's aggro. You don't need to rely on it getting to be a 5/5. If they're attacking you with like a 3/2 Warcry, or even if they play an Oni, what's the 2/1 with Warcry? If they play that and they attack into you, I trade it as the 1/1, like almost always. And people go, what? Like, why would you do that? You don't care. You don't care about Scared Bee Tender. Promenade Patrol will make your board so much bigger than Scared Bee Tender can ever dream of getting. It's not your big thing. This is a way for you to stabilize. It's a way for you to soak up a bunch of early removal because people will just automatically hit it because it can be scary. There's a lot of lists that rely on it being a big threat later on in the game, and it has that potential. It can definitely get there. It's just that people don't have the familiarity with this thing to know Bee Tender, nah. Like, Promenade Patrol is, Bee Tender, I play a Bee Tender, you play Drifting Drone on turn 2. Turn 3, you play Promenade Patrol. Turn 4, you play Honey Porter. This is still a 1/1. This is now a 5/7, and this is a 3/5. Like, Scared Bee Tender is not the problem here. This is a, nothing at best. Like, it's just there to be a roadblock, and it does a decent job of that. Restorative Honey can save you a lot of the times in those aggro matchups too, because Veena just gaining you 6 is wildly helpful. So that's the list. I'm going to run into some games, and we'll see if this list actually lives up to my record. I'm wondering if people are starting to adjust to it. I kind of stopped playing it because I thought that I'd record this, and I thought, I'm going to have to I'm gonna have to slow down on it because it's gonna take me some time. I'm really busy right now to actually record a video, and I didn't want to spoil the surprise, as it were, and get this deck known and have people just start, like, playing more relic removal or whatever that could kill this, knowing not to hit Scared B-Tender, something. So now I'm gonna put it public. We'll see how it does. I'll see you back for the matches video in just a minute.